What up, Digital Slang? The Abramtek E500, a true wireless speaker right here, Bluetooth speaker. Now, $300 on Amazon, so a little pricey, but what do we get? We get value here. Build quality and design. Look at this thing. This thing just looks smooth, very sleek. Mystic bronze color. It does come in black. A couple colors you can pick this up in. Very modern looking, right? Very tall. You wouldn't really know this was a speaker at first glance. And you're definitely not going to know how this thing sounds. The sound on here is going to blow you away. If you like bass, you're going to love this thing. I was playing this thing before and you can feel it. Whatever surface this thing is on, if you're near it, you're going to be able to feel it in your body. That's how much bass is on here. Again, very modern and sleek looking. I dig the design. You can see Abramtek's logo, their branding here on the front. Again, mystic bronze color, a few colorways. Now on the bottom here, there is a light in here, and I'll show you that. It gives you a little bit of ambiance if you want to turn that on. Have, the fireplace going, have it a little, that mood lighting. You can kind of get that. On the bottom here, there's some rubber feet, and this thing is not going anywhere. If I try and move this, I'll be able to tip this thing over before I can really move it. Very difficult to move. The rubber feet work very well. Now, it's not waterproof. Completely wireless, so you can charge it, USB Type-C to charge it, and you can take it outside if you want to put it outside. If you're having a get-together and some people over, you can move it around. About 4.5 hours of juice on this guy, but it's not waterproof, so just be careful. It is not waterproof. Now, on the back of here, you're going to see some ports. So, HDMI, USB Type-C, and that's where you're going to plug it in to charge, and then you have an auxiliary in and an auxiliary out, and that's where you can daisy chain this. You can connect multiple speakers and really just turn it up if you want. This thing is crazy loud. I couldn't imagine having a second one of these. It's going to be just extremely loud. A little overkill probably, because this thing, one of these is going to do the job. Now, this is the second gen, so just be aware, if you want to connect these wirelessly, you need both of them to be the second gen. You can't connect the second gen to the first gen, so just be aware of that. Now on the top here, you're going to see we do have EQ settings. You have 3 EQ levels. You can adjust your bass, your mids, and your highs, and then you have your volume slider all the way on the edge. And then on top here, over here, this button, you have a movie mode, a music mode, and a game mode, and you can adjust the sound to fit that profile, whatever it is you're doing. And again, EQ settings, you can adjust all that in the EQ settings. And then the button underneath it, this button here, this is how you will switch between your HDMI, your auxiliary cable, and your Bluetooth. And then here we have a light. You can see the light going on in the back, right? Pretty cool, and that's how you will just turn the light on and off to set that mood, to set that ambiance. And then down here, this is your power button. Once you turn it on, it's going to beep, and you're going to be able to pair it. Overall, this thing is going to just, man, the sound on here, it's a shame. I want to give you guys a better experience listening to this. I want you to hear what I'm hearing, but again, I'm just using the mic that I have in the studio, so you're not going to get the full experience. But man, this thing, the bass on here is unreal. The sound quality, and very loud. I have the volume up top here only around 50%, right? Halfway up. And I'm controlling the rest of the volume from my phone, because you can control it separately, right? If I just set this about halfway on the EQ settings and control it from my phone, I can still go up and down as far as volume goes. And it's loud enough, and I mean really loud. So I'm going to play some music. You guys can check it out. Listen to how it sounds. See how good they are? That beat is so smooth. I love that beat. Now, that is only halfway up on the EQ for the volume, and not even halfway up on my phone for the volume. And that thing is, my whole table is shaking from the bass every time that bass drops. And that's not a very bass heavy song. There's some good bass in it, but it's not one of those thumpers, right? But overall, I'm very impressed with this, guys. A little pricey, right? But you get what you pay for here. Solid build, solid design, insane sound with this thing. Completely wireless. You can take it wherever you want, take it on the go, charge it up. You can walk out the door with it and just have fun for about 4.5 hours with this thing. And if you really want to get crazy, you can pair two of them up together, which in my opinion is overkill, because this thing sounds fantastic, loud enough on its own. That's it, guys. I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the video. The Abramtek E500, just a cool piece of tech. That's it, guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.